Chapman?
Yeah.
Can you hand me the Sawzall, please?
Yeah.
Oh, come, let us adore Him. Oh, come, let us adore Him. Oh, come, let us adore He in Christ the Lord.
just a bunch of guppies here.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Ex-principal.
Ex-nurse, master's nurse.
Oh, good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Everyone gets a car. You get a car.
High school graduate. Thank you for joining us today, okay? We have everyone represented here. The American population besides...
Welcome to Homeland. Welcome to Homeland. Merry Christmas. Countdown to Christmas, day 4. What are the holidays are all about? Friends and family. So we hope you're hanging out with your friends and family. Tonight we encourage you to pop in your cozy clothes, get your favorite drink of choice, whatever that may be, vino, water, coffee, tea, whatever it is. And tonight we're gonna pair it with Tim, our friend's homemade chocolate chip cookies. They are literally our favorite. He has made them countless of times for us. And so we have asked him impromptu, can you please share the recipe? Since we're hanging out as friends and family, we want to share this gift with you, which is the
Christmas
best.
cookies, baby.
Yes, Christmas chocolate chip cookies.
That's good. The 3 C's.
I was starting to sweat here. I was starting to sweat. I was wondering what was going on. I was like, phew. How do we do a script? I need like a teleprompter. Where's the teleprompter? Okay, first of all, we're looking for 2 sticks of softened butter.
And this looks like 2 3/4. So we're just going to use 2.
It looks like the post that I cut earlier today.
Which is very beautiful. It'll be hidden in the cookies, so don't worry. It'll be hidden.
I like that.
You want to cook with us? You want to cook with us? Okay.
First of all, we're gonna have to take this butter and get it softened.
Okay.
So
how must we do that?
well, yeah. In my house, I have a microwave.
That's how it.
So
That's
here,
why they flatten out. I bet. I'm thinking that. You don't think so?
Maybe, but I'm not saying I'm not saying melted. I'm saying softened.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Softened. And so because.
It's Polish pottery. The Polands make good things. Put it in the oven.
So really, we just need this in the oven, maybe just till it gets soft.
Okay. So not melted. So,
Not
okay.
melted. Not
Okay.
melted, just
Go
soft.
ahead.
What should I do with this piece of butter? All right, that's all the ingredients we need
Alright, so
laid out here.
Amazing.
So let's check out our butter and see how it's softening
I
here.
got it. Is that good? You touch it. You tell me if it's no, a little more.
Just a little more. Just a little more.
Alright, so how did you become the cookie whisperer?
All right, so when
All right. Yes.
well, I've always been a junk food. I like sweets. It's just the way, I have a sugar tooth. And so, but in high school, I lived with a family.
Okay.
And
I know this family.
Yes. And Mrs. Davis made this amazing chocolate chip cookie. And she knew I loved them. And so she would make me these chocolate chip cookies.
That's amazing.
Not just for me, but for everybody. But
Yeah.
I felt like,
Especially for you.
especially for me.
Yes.
And so I would watch the way she'd make these cookies, and I vowed that I would make a chocolate chip cookie like Mrs. Davis someday. And so
That is amazing.
I worked on it over time and perfected it.
You did.
And
You have.
Which goes to show that we can give you the recipe, but
yeah,
it is the love, care, and attention that goes
Yes.
into
Yeah.
cooking something that you
What
can
we
actually
have
taste
found
that.
is food and drinks, whether it's water or fried chicken, doesn't matter what it is, wine, chocolate milk. Food and drink is experiential.
Yeah, for sure.
And so what we have, because you go and especially in the wine world, you have these wine tastings, and say you go to a vineyard, you go to the tasting room, and they're explaining it, and this has the notes of blackberry, cherry, a little bit of tart, whatever, and it's just the experience is amazing, string lights is all awesome, so you buy your favorite bottle from the tasting, you take it home, in your home, you just pop it open on a normal Tuesday night, and you're like, wait a minute, this doesn't taste the same.
This is not the same thing.
And so what you're tasting is the experience. And so that's what we...
So that's your
that
cookies.
cookie she made you was probably off the back of a cereal box. but it was just the experience of
Yes.
them loving on you and
Yes.
doting on you, and
Yes.
she made these cookies, and it was probably Nestle Toll House.
And,
huh?
and now
But-
I wanted to share that same experience that I had
And you've done it.
with other people.
You
done
have,
it.
and he has
And
nailed
we-
it.
Yeah,
He-
yeah.
We love Tim's cookies,
That's
and
good.
still, he brought a plate of cookies when he came, and it's I just
Yeah.
cannot recreate it. I can't. So
And we're usually
We're done here.
grab
got
the
it? Oh,
nope.
yeah.
Thank you. That'll go. Okay, this
got a little
butter
melted.
is no, it's all right. It's melted a little bit, but it's still, we got plenty that's not melted, so we're good.
Sweet.
We're good.
Oh, you
I got it.
Okay, good.
All right, so we're going to put now the key to baking. I think not just only cookies, but particularly for these cookies, it is in the mixing of the butter.
Okay.
You can't undermix. You have to let it mix
Okay.
longer than you think.
Okay.
You just let it mix,
So we're
and
on-
that makes a big difference in the way the cookie turns out. It's all about the batter, right? And the batter,
is.
and you just got to let it mix. So this again is not melted. There was a little bit of melted butter on there, but this was softened butter. And so we're just going to let it mix. Okay, so while that's mixing,
Okay.
we can move to our sugar. Sugar is the next thing that we're going to do. And we're going to use a 1/4 cup of sugar. And I just like to,
A quarter.
3/4
Three
cup.
quarters. Okay.
3/4. So I just like to,
A little off the head of the one.
a little off the head of the wine.
Okay.
That's right.
Hold on. Let me see.
So that
Okay.
makes sense. Yep.
Yep.
So that'll be 3/4 cup. That's kind
Okay.
of how I go with it. A little off. So again, I don't want
see
to put
what's
this in
going on.
until I really let this mix up.
Okay.
That's key. Do you have a spatula by chance?
Yes.
I want to,
Just that. You got it.
all these lovely ingredients. We want to
Okay.
make
So
sure,
you're gonna scrape the sides.
make sure they get in here and stay in here and are doing their thing.
Mr. Tim is making cookies.
We're churning the butter. We're churning the butter. I think
All right.
the butter looks good.
All right.
We're doing really good here. So now we're just going to add our white sugar. Let that mix up. We're going to grab our brown sugar. Look at that. Look at that. It's already looking beautiful. Now, you know, you want to be 3/4 cups of packed brown sugar, right? So make sure you push it down.
3/4 cups of packed brown sugar.
Make sure you push it down until you got 3/4 cups of packed brown sugar. There it is. So we're adding that to the sugar. Let that mix up. Now we're going to add our teaspoon of vanilla.
Okay.
Should I be facing this way?
No, you're fine. There's no script here, guys. Okay.
Now we're adding a teaspoon of vanilla.
If you're a Homeland regular, you know that you get real.
Now this looks good. No sugar added, pure vanilla extract. A little better than the vanilla I get at Food Lion or
At Wally's
Weiss or
World.
Wally World. Let me tell you,
It's all about
when
the
you-
experience.
When you use good ingredients, your cookies are even going to turn out
Even
better.
better.
Don't worry if you use a little bit too
It's like
much.
building a lean-to. If we would have got the worst wood that was sitting up at Home Depot, it wouldn't turned out too good, would it? Not every 2x4 is the same.
Not every.
Not every vanilla extract is the same. Don't
That's
let
right.
them fool you, folks.
Uh-oh, we're getting wild in here. You might want to edit that one out. Okay, anyways, so now we got eggs. We're going with eggs now.
All right,
We're doing
next is
eggs. Oh, eggs are super important.
Okay.
You've got to add eggs one at a time
Okay.
and let it beat it one at a time.
One at a time. That egg's a little Alright, so we got the 1 egg in. And by let it beat it means like that. Let it mix in.
Let it mix in.
Alright. See, I ask the cooking questions that nobody will because I don't cook. So this is for people who want to make a delicious cookie that's never cooked before.
That was pretty well stirred in. Going with number 2.
Number 2. Alright.
Let that stir in. Okay, so that batter is ready. Now we're going to move to our dry ingredients, which is the flour and the salt and the baking soda.
You're gonna be okay. You want me to get you an apron? We have aprons.
We do. Well, as long as they're Christmas aprons.
I don't know if we have any Christmas aprons. We have Christmas towels. I can get you a Christmas towel.
I'll survive. Okay, so we're gonna go with 2, and I'm gonna add the recipe says 2 1/4 cup. 2 1/4 cup flour. But every time I do 2 1/4 cup white all-purpose flour, my cookies tend to turn out a little bit flat, like a pancake. So someone told me recently that if I would add just a little more flour, then the cookies would rise a little bit better. So instead of normally I'd reach for this 1/4 cup.
Yeah. But you're going for the 1/2 cup.
I am, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking that's a lot more flour.
Well, I mean, do you trust that individual?
That's a whole lot of flour.
Have you tried this?
Well, they didn't tell me to add a 1/2 cup. They just said add a little more flour.
So why don't you just do a heaping 1/4 cup?
I like that.
Don't level it out. Just heap that thing, you know?
Heaping 1/4 cup. This is very scientific.
That looks like a 1/2 cup of flour.
That looks like a No.
Okay, it's a little bit less. A little bit. That was pretty heaping.
All right.
Well, take some out. There you go. When you go heaping, don't go Mount Everest heaping. Just
I'm getting worried about these cookies right now.
Little anthill. They're gonna be delicious because the experience is phenomenal.
Yeah. Whether they're good or not, we're gonna act like we're enjoying it. All right, so that's our flour. We're done with our sugar, and now we're going to get our salt. So we're going to do a teaspoon of salt.
All right.
Teaspoon of salt. One teaspoon of salt.
Lovely.
All right, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Just so I can remember here. And a teaspoon of baking soda. There it goes. All right, and then you have like a whisk or something to mix this thing together. So now we're just mixing it together.
All right.
We're mixing again the
Dry ingredients.
Perfect. The flour, the salt.
Perfect.
And the baking soda. And then chocolate chips. Can't forget the chocolate chips.
Oh,
It's kind of like you can't have chocolate chip cookies without the chocolate chips.
It'll be a tragedy.
Oh,
What
look
you
at
got?
this. We got the semi-sweet mini chips. Perfect for baking.
Is that good?
Perfect.
It's 100% real chocolate, folks. As opposed to 70% real chocolate and 30% of what? In a chocolate chip, what would you put in it?
This next bit, we're going to be adding our dry ingredients to our wet ingredients. And this is what we do. We add it slowly is the key. We're going to add it nice and slowly. Oh, that's looking so good. You don't need to over mix this.
Okay.
You just mix until it's combined.
Okay.
That's it.
Mix until it's combined, and that's it.
And then now you got to ask yourself, Do you like your chocolate chip cookies chocolatey?
I'm like a medium guy.
A medium guy.
Yeah.
So then we're going not to dump the whole bag in.
Okay.
We're going to dump
Just long as there's
3/4 of the
as
bag
long
in.
as there's a couple chocolate chips in each cookie,
A couple. You're
we're
good
good.
at it.
I mean, more than a couple, but you know what I mean.
So then I'm going to leave that at the bottom.
So you normally would dump the whole batch? Dump it in there. Do your recipe. Don't do mine. I might
I'm
be
a
a medium
chocolate guy.
guy, but I got 7 kids and they love chocolate. Okay, so dump that bag in there and make the kids
might as
happy.
well. You might as
Come
well.
on,
Let's just
Sam,
get
I thought
crazy.
you were
Let's
a
get
teacher. Make the kids happy.
Let's get crazy.
Oh.
All right. That's it. So now
All right.
the fun part, of course, is
Forming the cookies.
taste testing.
Oh, taste testing. Yeah, see, I don't.
Getting the dough off, and that dough does look pretty good. It's all in the dough, really. And this dough is looking pretty good, and I'm very excited to see how our extra flour is
Extra
going to
flour,
do
a
here.
heaping Mount Everest scoop. That should have just been a half cup. Yeah, that's interesting to see what do you think?
It's pretty good.
I mean, I wouldn't. Let's see this.
Pretty good.
Oh. What are you
It's good.
tasting?
I'm
That's
tasting
delicious.
good ingredients,
Buttery,
good high quality
chocolate.
ingredients.
Oh. Can I just eat it like that?
Eat it.
I have time to wait.
I'll tell you what, my girls, they come
I
in.
have time to wait.
They come in with spoons.
Yeah, I'm ready.
And I'm constantly, hey, this, no.
No, we're not done yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here we go. This is it. This is it.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Right? Okay.
Oh. Buttery and chocolatey and
So there it is.
girl, come get
Yep,
this.
That's it. Ready to go. All right.
All right, what do
So,
we do from here? Bring the pan over here.
because we have a large family. and
We do.
You have a large family.
No, we
We
have
have
a
a
large
large-
family.
You know, we want to keep our cookies smaller. Bite size.
Correct.
So that way our ingredients will go a little bit further.
It's also
So I like
why
to
I
use-
won't feel guilty when I've eaten 4.
Exactly.
Because they're small.
So I like to use a teaspoon, and then just kind of a teaspoon-sized dollop. And
I missed it. I literally missed
And form.
the baking show. He makes the best cookies ever. No, that dough is
Yeah, buddy.
this. The
Right on
consistency of this is like none other.
Because we put a secret into this recipe. Don't tell her what it is.
So we're gonna line it up nicely.
Oh my
right over
goodness,
here.
it is unreal.
So we're gonna
Come
be
over here
four-
with him,
4 in a
Chapman.
row. Come on over here, buddy. Right over here, right here. We're gonna
Amazing.
go 4 in a row. So that's
Let's
pretty
do
much
this one,
it there.
Chapman.
And it's gonna be a 10-minute bake. That's all it is, 10 minutes. But
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Okay, I think I
Wait,
definitely
wait.
overcooked my
Yeah,
cookies.
10 minutes. But you also have to eyeball this thing too. Oh, we're having a good time here, huh, buddy? I can't think of
best
anything
time.
better to do right now.
We're gonna eat the cookies in our room because the room is nothing but lights.
Oh, you guys got to show Tim your room. Okay.
It's prepared to
Tell him what it's called.
Christmas village.
It is?
Take it out.
Yeah.
Christmas Village?
We tried to make it one, but all we have is lights and coloring.
Well, that sounds pretty special to me.
It's not just a little bit of lights across the wall and lights on Christmas tree.
Okay.
Across the ceiling, across the Christmas trees, through the window.
And they did it all by themselves last night while we were talking with you.
And I snuck
And
in the
then-
kitchen and got the mics and I got a hammer for
And then-
nails.
A hammer. And they created an entire Christmas village, and it is that.
It's Christmas Village.
We were very proud of you. I think
we're
that
okay,
looks
buddy.
good.
I think we're there, right? I think we're right there. Excellent. All right, so when the oven preheats, then we can.
Don't you have a secret with the
Yeah. So
heat?
So the secret with the heat
Mama.
is instead of 375, we dial it back to 370, and that just lets it. Because over baking, that's the problem with the cookies. Is when you over bake it. You know, if you eat them when they're hot, okay, they're okay. But once they cool, then it's like you're eating a solid brick. You know. Who wants to eat a brick, you know?
Nobody wants to eat a brick.
You know what's interesting about baking cookies, at least in my experience, is the first bake. Usually I have several bakes that I do, like the first batch, the second batch, the third batch. The first batch, for some reason, always takes longer.
All right.
Let's see, we're going to grab some oven.
See what the 10-minute mark looks like.
10-minute mark. All right, so need some more time. You can see they're doing okay, but they need some more time.
That top left.
That top left is getting close.
Yeah. Let's see what
The
you're looking
rising
at.
looks okay. The rising looks okay.
Yeah.
But the thing, it can fool you because you pull it out and then it cools and it goes.
Yeah, flattens
So
out.
I don't know if the more flour is
See what
going to do it. We're going to call done on these. In fact, they're just a hair maybe overdone, but
Yeah.
can we pull them off? Is there like a drying
Get 'em
rack
the
or
cookie
something?
rack.
And like a
in there.
spatula. All right, excellent. We're going to want to get these off of here so they stop baking. No more heat for these guys.
So one batch out. How long do you usually let them cool? As long as you can bear it.
As long, yeah. I mean, if you want to dig in, you know, if you like a hot chocolate chip cookie with some, you know, grass-fed cow milk.
Funny guy. They look good. They look good.
A little over. A little.
It'll be good still. It's still gonna eat good, especially today. Tomorrow, it's like one of those that tomorrow, it might not be as tough as I think. It might not have a crunch. You know, the cookies that over time get the crunch, you know, those are the dippers for me. But
I actually sometimes purposely make my cookies.
did I analyze it too deep?
No, you're right. These got left just
Got the little
a little bit
crunch.
too long. A little bit too much.
Can you hear the crunch? But those, so I won't eat those today. I mean, I will. We are going to eat them all. But I would save those till tomorrow, and those are my dipping cookies. Or a cookie that I put a scoop of ice cream on. Like a little, you know, little cake, whatever you call those, cookie skillets.
Ice cream cookie
But
sandwich.
these that came off over there, those are going to be, those are the money ones. All right, what, did you taste the cookie?
Yeah, I was just
What'd you think?
First.
saying, well, Tim, so
What'd you think? It's good?
It's good.
Does it pass the test?
I agree with you because see, I'm also
Are these the ones that came out last?
yeah.
Shocking.
I'm also in the opinion of a cookie should be chewy, not crunchy.
Yeah.
I'm not a crunchy cookie guy,
Yeah.
and so I'm with you on that. And so they were just a hair bit overbaked,
These dry, shocking.
but they're still good.
I think they are. There you go.
Yeah, it's chewy. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is good.
Beautiful. Merry Christmas. Let us know what your favorite cookie recipe is. And hey, one day we'll give it a crack. See you next time.